keep you connected.
We spark young minds.
We keep you safe on the road.
We keep you healthy.
We respond when it matters most.
We are Northwood Tech.
Everyone knows me as Maddie, but here, I'm Master Sergeant Hefner.
You can't stop this. Ha. So let's go.
This is my life in the Air National Guard.
You can't stop this. Never. Let's go.
For over 50 years, Dental Arts has cared for Amery families. Inside, a friendly reception makes visits simple, with clear answers and easy scheduling. Down the hall, hygienists and assistants provide gentle, thorough care, while experienced doctors explain options, from routine exams to cosmetic and restorative treatment. Neighborly dentistry, right here in Amery. New patients are always welcome. Call 715-268-7177 or visit us at amerydental.com.
have a scenario for the Division II next week. Now let's meet the starters. First of all, for again, the home team on the scoreboard, the Amery Warriors. At center, a senior, number 10, Evan Schultz. And a wing, a senior, number 14, Jacob Maxson. And a wing, a sophomore, number 23, Leo Jensen. On defense, a senior, number 6, Elliot Green. On defense, a junior, number 22, Levi Tiley. And in goal, a senior, number 1, Carter Meyer. And the rest of the Warriors. And Coach Matt Humble, assisted by Tyler Richardson, Jacob Carlson, and Ethan Bennett. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the starters for the Hayward Hurricanes. And a forward, a senior, number 13, KK Kendall. At center, a senior, number 20, Keegan Walsh. And a forward, a junior, number 17, Grace Marino. On defense, a sophomore, number 3, Nolan Kane. On defense, a senior, number 7, Charles Edgar. And in goal, a senior, number 31, Gavin Mann. And the rest of the Hurricanes, head coach Neil Maxson, assisted by Derek Strickland, Travis Hand, Shane Marino, and Josh Spiegel. Our officials for this evening, Sean Albrecht, Connor Bowen, and Ryan Darrow. Folks, here at Hayward High School, we believe that honoring our country is not something passive, marked by performance by others, but is something in which we all participate. If you're able, please stand, remove your caps, and join members of the Hayward High School Banner Choir as they sing the Star-Spangled Banner, our national anthem.
Okay, welcome hockey fans to the Hayward Sports Center and this capacity crowd. Luke Panic on the call tonight for the sectional final between Amery and Hayward. A much anticipated game. We've got a fired up group down here warming up by the net, getting their chant on, ready for the drop of the puck. I expect that we'll have a fun game to watch here tonight. They got Tracy and I up in the corner looking through a net. So we're doing our best to film this as best we can. But we'll do what we can to keep you posted on what's going on in the game and give you the best camera footage that we can muster. Starting lineup, the first line's going to be the Maxon line with Doughton and Leo Jensen. And at D, we've got Green and Tylee. And we're off. Amery wins the face-off right off the get. It's back to Green. Over to Tylee, up and out to the winger. Hayward's holding tight on the blue line, but Amery's able to get it out to the neutral zone. They'll come back down and regroup again. Maxon over to Doughton up the middle. Center lane drive for Amery. Shot on net, but a save by the Hayward netminder, Gavin Hand. Looks like Hayward's going to get a change, and so will Amery. It's going to be the Lundgren line here with Trofe and Schultz. Lundgren's on the draw. He was able to win it back right away. Back to the point. Drive on net, but that ends up in the corner. Hayward's able to chip it out. They have a 2-on-1. They're coming in. It's Green trying to defend. Oh, pass to the skates. And the play is stopped, and Amery with a quick turnaround. They're heading down the rink. Big hit, middle ice by Hayward. Green goes down. And it's back down in the Amery end. Tylee trying to get it out. Pass out front. With a drive by Hayward, it goes wide. It's Green looking to clear it out of the zone, and he does. It's out to the neutral ice. Lundgren's on the puck. He was able to clear it in on the Hayward goalie. Back to the point for Green. He chips it back down. Hayward rings it around, trying to get it out of the zone, but Amery's able to hold. Hayward's able to chip it out now, and Amery will have to regroup. It's Tylee moving up the rink. Big hit, center ice. Tylee taken down with a nice check there by 21 from Hayward. Hayward came to play tonight. They're playing very physical in the neutral zone, so Amery's going to have to keep their heads up tonight. Now it's Humple. Oh, another big neutral ice collision. Humple got the better of that one. But a good physical play, nice clean play. It's Humple again. Up to Babcock. Babcock trying to hold his own, but he can't. Maxon's bout on the ice and is able to get it deep. He's given chase. Ties up his man. Here comes Amery out of the corner. Back to the point. Oh, just under the stick. Just under the stick, and it leaked all the way down on Brody Bader. Hayward trying to look for a shooter. They centering pass to nobody there, and it's all the way out of the zone, and Hayward will regroup. Here comes Hayward. Cross ice pass. Chipped away by a defensive play. Brody Bader with a nice interruption in that pass. Green tries to chip it out, but Hayward's able to go. Now it's Maxon. He finds a piece of it. He's working down the rink. Guys all over. Out to Doughton. Shot. Oh! Over the top of the net. Great scoring chance there. Maxon and Doughton with a little synergy. They'll get an offensive zone draw here. It's going to be Doughton on the center. Got Green and Tylee back at the points. Back to the point for Amery. Over to Green. Green, cross-ice pass to Doughton. He lost the handle. Now it's Maxon in the corner. He's got two Hurricanes on him. Back to Doughton, down on the half wall. Back to Maxon. Shot from the slot. Another nice save by the Hayward netminder. Gavin Hand. He's a senior and he's a captain. He must be pretty good. Amery's going to go get a fresh set of skaters. Looks like Hayward's going to hold. This time it's Lundgren on the draw in this offensive zone face-off. He's able to win it back to the point. Drive, but it doesn't get through from the point. Here comes Hayward, 2-on-1. Offsides is the call. Lundgren on the draw. Wins it back to Green. Oh, Green gets it chipped away from Hayward. Shot on net, and he caught iron. That was right on the corner. Great chance there for Hayward. Meyer giving that goalpost a kiss. Back behind the net, it's going to be Green to recover. Looking for a breakout, he loses it. Hayward's on the puck. Shot on net, off the side of the net. Now it's Tiley. Chips it up the half wall to Lundgren. Now it's Schultz. Move through the middle. Puts it over the net for a field goal. Back to the point for Tiley. He loses it. Here comes Hayward. Got a one-on-one for Hayward. Hayward turns back, takes back some ice, looking to enter a different way. Here comes Hayward again on a cross-ice pass to their captain. Slashing going to be called, or a trip called here on the Warriors. They're going to check out their penalty kill tonight. It's going to be Tiley to the sin bin. D-zone draw here for the Warriors. It's going to be Doughton that takes the draw. Maxon up at wing. Brody, Bayer, and Green to kill this penalty for the defensive core. Amery's been known to get a shorty or two, so we'll see what happens here. Hayward will start all the way down at their own end and try their power play breakout. Bringing it in wide, they chip it down in deep. Green's going to get to it first, and he's able to clear all the way down. Nice play there by Green. Maxon is the front man on this penalty kill. Hayward's able to get it into the zone, around the back of the net, and out to the wing. Amery's able to clear it again. That time Brody Bader whipped it around the boards to clear it down. Hayward to get another chance at this. Amery doing a nice job, not giving anything up in the middle. Oh, it's Doughton out front. He had a chance there with a picked off pass. Mounted to nothing. Here comes Hayward. Into the zone they come. Chipped it down below the net. Green down there. Now it's Maxon. Maxon chips it up. Doesn't get out. Shot from the corner. Off target. Brody Bader tries to clear, but right at the point man's. Here goes Maxon. He's got some room. Him and a defenseman. He takes towards the net. Backhander up on the goalie. Nice save by the Hayward goaltender. Amery will bring it back to regroup. And with that, the penalty has expired. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey, and it's Green looking for help. Over to Maxon. Cross the neutral zone, ends up with Hayward. Here comes Green over the red line. Up the middle to Evan Schultz. Breakaway for him. Shot and a goal! Evan Schultz. Nice little pass there by Green. Broke Evan Schultz free up the middle. Nice shot just inside the pipe. Put Amery ahead 1-0. going to be Lundgren on the draw. We've got Oscar Trofe and Evan Schultz on either side. Back on the points. It's Brody Bader with Tiley. Now it's Hayward. Shot point blank, but he missed the net. Meyer didn't have to make a save on that one. Hayward trying to get some offense going here. Now it's Lundgren. Chips it outside the zone. Cleared back in by Hayward. Now from low the corner, centering pass. Nice shot on Meyer, but he's able to make the save. Here comes Maxson. He wraps around the D zone looking for someone to pass to. No one's there. He carries it in. He's over the blue line. Shot on net. Blocker saved by the Hayward netminder. Hayward's going to ice the puck down, and we'll have a whistle. Looks like Amery's going to get a fresh set of skaters out there. It's going to be Babcock, Jones, and Gavin Humple. Wyatt Jones on the faceoff for this offensive zone draw. Hayward wins it back to the corner. Here they come on the breakout. Amery bottling them up good. Hayward able to find the puck, and now they've got a 2-on-2. Top of the zone, move to the side. Now it's in the corner. Centering pass, didn't find its way through. Now it's Humple. Tiley tries to throw it out, but it ends up on the point at Hayward. Now it's Tiley again. Same play, chipped it out this time. This time they get it out. We got a game of ping pong going here temporarily. Back and forth, back and forth. Hayward once more shoots it in from the neutral zone right on Meyer. He handles it, passes it to Green. Offsides is called on Hayward. We'll have a neutral zone face-off here. So Amery's got 7 shots. Hayward has 2 for the 1-goal lead. Doughton on the draw with Maxson and Jensen. Hayward wins the draw, and they're able to get it down deep into the Warriors' end. Here comes Jensen. Up to Maxson. Maxson over the blue line. Drops it for Doughton. Doughton with a shot on just over the net. Another field goal. Now it's Green. Hayward's able to chip it out. We got ourselves a 2-on-1. Oh, indirect pass. Missed the mark, and here goes Tiley. Tiley skates it in the zone. He takes it wide to the right. Looking for a shooter. His centering pass ends up with Maxson, but his shot goes wide. Over to Doughton. Centering pass to a Hayward player. Here comes Hayward. Entering the zone into the Warriors' end. Takes back some ice. His centering pass is to nobody. Now it's Maxson at the neutral zone. He dumps it down in. Out front. Now it's Jensen. Over to Doughton. Back out front to Jensen. Back to the point. It's Bader. He tried to go over to Lindsay, but Lindsay couldn't get the shot off. Had to just throw it into the corner. Hayward able to get it out of the zone and enter Amery zone, 1 man on 4. Shot on net, but saved by Meyer, and here goes Maxson again. He's got speed built up with a drive. Nice save there by the Hayward netminder. So another offensive zone face-off here for the Warriors. It's going to be Lundgren to take the draw with Trofe and Evan Schultz. Draw 1 back to the point to Tiley, and his shot didn't find its way through. Hayward able to clear it all the way down into the Amery end. Now it's Schultz on the half wall. He gets tied up. Back to Tiley. Trofe able to chip it out. Icing is waved off, so they'll continue. Now it's Schultz. Centering pass to Lundgren. His shot goes wide. Here come the Hurricanes. They're able to dump it all in, and Elliot Green will pick it up. He takes a hit, but is none the worse and continues on with the puck. Now it's Tiley. Over to Maxson. Up to Green. Enters the zone. His shot gets intercepted and ends up down behind the net. Shot from the top. That gets blocked. Maxson's shot into his shin pad there, ends up in the corner. Now it's Doughton. Drop pass to Maxson. Drop pass to Green. Tried for a cross-ice pass there. That was missed. Here comes Hayward. They've got a 2-on-1. Oh, he fanned on it. Tried to center, fanned on it. Oh, and there's the So a sharp angle shot with Hayward here somehow finds that puck in the net. Right from about the bottom of the circle. You hate to see those go in, but it may have been tipped or redirected. I'm not sure, but it found its way in the net. I think it was a surprise shot. He spun and shot it really quick, and that can obviously be effective. So nice play there by Hayward. 1-1 game, 4 minutes, 46 seconds left in the first period. Lundgren on the draw. Here comes Hayward. Shot on Carter. He redirects. Gavin Lindsay tied up. Lundgren was over there to help out. Here comes Schultz. Over to Trofe. Trofe puts it down low in the corner. Amery with another chance from the slot, but it goes wide. Lundgren with a hit. And the Hurricanes are able to ice the puck, looking for a break. Both teams are going to change. It's going to be Jones on the face-off with Humpel and Babcock. It's going to be Green and Brody Bader at the point. 4 minutes, 1 second left in the first. Jones wins the draw, ends it up back to Green at the point. Shot from the point is blocked. Here comes Hayward. 2-on-2. Another sharp angle shot. Meyer able to redirect that. Big hit administered by Brody Bader in the corner. Here come the Warriors. Now it's Humpel. Humpel jumps it in on net. Green holds the zone. Maxson's back on the ice. He's got it. Over to Wyatt Jones. He dumps it in to gain the zone. One man in, it's Maxson. Over to the sidewall. Hayward goes with it. And they're able to chip it out to the middle, and here comes Hayward. They've entered Amery's zone. Nice defensive play by Green. Shuts that down. Here comes Jensen. Jensen over to Doughton. Fancy footwork on the blue line over to Green. Green with a little toe drag. Couldn't find the handle on the shot. Hayward's going to get called for ice. zone draw. This time it's going to be Doughton. Maxon on the left, Jensen on the right. Green and Tiley back at the point. The ref doesn't like the Amery center, so he switches Maxon in to take the draw. Amery's able to hold the zone until it gets chipped out. Hayward with some long passes to chip it down in, and Green will go back to retrieve it. Centering pass, but nobody home for Hayward. Oh, nice shot out front. Juicy rebound from the back door for Hayward, but they weren't able to bury it. Good scoring chance there for the Hurricanes. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left, and we have a whistle. Neutral zone draw here. It's going to be Kemper with Trof and Schultz. Here comes Hayward. They're able to gain the zone. Nice defensive play there by Lindsay to intercept that. Now it's back out to the neutral zone. Hayward able to enter the zone, dumps it down in behind the net. 3 Amery Warriors on the puck. Certainly overloading this corner. Now it's Gavin. Little D-to-D pass there with Bader and Gavin having some nice D-to-D passes. Now it's Schultz up the middle, trying to find a shot, but Hayward was all over him. We couldn't get it off. Now here comes Hayward. Back checking hard, and a trip is called on Lundgren. Nice back check there, but he tripped him up with his stick, so they're going to call trip, I suspect. The Hurricanes will go back on the power play for 1 minute and 5. Yep, the official call is a trip. So Lundgren will go in, and for the remainder of this period, the Warriors will be shorthanded in 55 seconds of the second. Doughton on the draw. Over to Green. He throws it over to Maxon. Maxon chips it out.
1 minute left in the period. Amery, penalty, number 17, Kemper, Lundgren. A 2-minute minor for tripping. Time of the penalty, 15:55.
Here comes Hayward. Trying to get into the zone.
On the power play.
Oh, we got a helmet off whistle. And I presume that'll be a neutral zone face-off for them. 44 seconds left in the period. We've got Doughton and Maxon up front. And back on D, we have Green and Tiley. Doughton wins the draw back. And the clearing attempt by Green failed. Now it's Doughton. He's looking. And he's able to clear it all the way down. That's the time. An easy play there for him. 28 seconds left in the period. Hayward trying to get their power play breakout working and struggling at the moment. Hayward tries a centering attempt, but Maxon able to intercept. And Green's able to clear it again all the way down. And that'll bring us to the end of the first period. So the tallies for the first period here, the Warriors had 9 shots, the Hurricanes had 6, and we've got a 1-1 tie. So we'll take a pause, have a couple of hot chocolate, we'll get back to you in the second period. Back for the second period. Doughton's on the draw with Maxon and Jensen. They've got 49 seconds to kill off this penalty before they get another man back. Shot over across the slot for Hayward. Close shot by Hayward, but it goes wide. Here come the Warriors. It's Doughton and Maxon into the zone. 2-on-1. Passing attempt by Doughton was unsuccessful. Here comes Hayward back out of the zone. Oh, nice little pick off there by Maxon. And the Hurricanes finally able to get it deep into the Amery zone. Shot from the slot, saved by Meyer. Juicy rebound, but no one there for it, and Amery's able to clear. 5 seconds left in the penalty. Warriors at full strength. Back to the point for Hayward. They dump it down low. Behind the net, it's Green and Tiley. Green able to kick it out into the neutral zone, and the Hurricanes clear it all the way in. Now it's the Hurricanes entering the Amery zone. They chip it down deep in. Meyer tries to freeze it, but lost it. Hayward's got it out front. Shot from the slot. Saved by Meyer. Long pass out of the zone to Doughton. They're called offsides. Neutral zone draw here for the Warriors. It's going to be Lundgren on the draw. He's got Evan Schultz and Oscar Trofe with him. They're moving this face-off all the way down into Amery's D zone. Back at the points, we got Gavin Lindsay and Brody Bader. Amery wins the draw below their net for a breakout. Out to Trofe on the half wall. Hayward's able to hold the zone. Bayer rings it around, trying to get it out to a Amery winger, but has clogged up on the half wall. Chipped it out to the slot. Dangerous pass there for a Warrior defenseman. Now it's Bader. Tries to get it to the wingman. Amery's able to chip it out and get it into the offensive zone. Green on the point, trying to hold the zone. Hayward goes across the rink with it. Big check there by Trofe. We're back to ping pong temporarily. Hayward's able to dump it down in to change some of their players. Now it's Green below the net, back and forth to his partner. Hayward down there, gets a man on it, centering pass and a shot on Meyer, but a nice save made. Down below the zone for Hayward. Cycling it low. Chipped out front, big drive from the point. Shot by Meyer, big rebound, no one there to collect. Warriors clear it all the way down, they'll get called for ice. So a little offensive pressure there by the Hurricanes. Amery came out of it unscathed, and they'll change their players. Not sure why they let them, because they iced it. Nonetheless, it's Doughton with Maxon and Jensen. Drive by Hayward, it goes wide. Now it's Maxon. Chips it out to his centerman, Doughton. Doughton takes back some ice with a centering pass, but nobody there. Jensen able to hold the zone. Then it gets thrown out. Green will go back to retrieve it. Now it's Maxson. Up the center of the ice, it's Maxson. He jumps it in deep. Leo Jensen in on the chase. Hayward's able to win that, and they get it out. Here comes Hayward. Back pressure by Jensen, and they're forced to dump it. Out comes Green. Nice pass up to Jensen. Jensen's coming in wide. Tries to center for Maxson, but it's intercepted. Here comes Hayward. Enters the Amery zone. Wide, centering pass, out in front. Spin around a shot, but it finds the corner instead of the net. Maxson trying to clear. It's bumped out to the center. Doughton's on the puck to chase. Loses the race to Hayward. Now it's Maxson back to retrieve. He gains speed and goes wide. Gains his own wide. Round below the net. Tries to center. Over the trophy. No luck. Now it's Maxson again. He tries to get a drive through, but it's blocked. Big check by Maxson. Nice play there. Now it's Maxson again. He's everywhere. Lots of good physical play in this game. Now it's Hayward entering the zone. They're able to chip it deep. Brody Bader rings it around, trying to find an outlet pass. Hayward with a centering pass and the fan on the shot. Now a drive from the point. It gets redirected wide. Back with Hayward. Shot from the dot. Nice save by Meyer, and he's able to hold for no rebound, and we'll have a whistle. D-zone draw here for the Warriors. Wyatt Jones on the draw. Hayward wins it back to their points and satisfied to throw it in the corner. Now it's Green. Below the net, he's got trouble. Battling with the Hayward Hurricane. Centering pass failed. Another big check by Hayward. Here come the Warriors into the zone. Shot by Humple. It goes wide. Lundgren holds the zone on the half wall. Hayward down below the net trying to find something. Centering pass for the Warriors up to Evan Schultz, but he misses the net wide. Now it's back to Lundgren in the corner. He's looking. Nice shot from Green from the corner. Good save by the Hayward netminder. Now it's Green. Enters the zone. Quick shot. It's blocked. Lundgren tries to center, but nobody there. Now it's Trofe with a backhander on the net. Rebound for Lundgren, but he fanned out. Now it's Green holding the zone with some magic. Now it's Green. Toe drags through his skates. Tries to get it out front. He's got two guys on him. Hayward able to clear it all the way down, and we'll have an icing. Some late hits here that they're not being called. They're letting the boys play a little bit tonight. New set of skaters here for the Warriors. It's going to be Doughton on the draw. He's got Jensen and Maxson. Draw won by Amery. Down low in the corner. Doughton up to Maxson. Maxson with a drive, but it gets blocked and a busted stick. Sorry, Dave Maxson, another $300 for you. And we'll get a whistle. Jacob's not happy with the call. There was a slash there and his stick busted. Hayward doesn't seem too worried about it. Face-off won by Amery. Now it's Doughton out of the corner. Sharp angle shot. It goes up into the netting. Another D-zone face-off here. Hopefully Maxson's got a few more sticks in the locker room. Doughton on the draw. Jensen and Maxson on the ice. Maxson in the corner with the puck. Behind the back to the other corner. Out to the point. Gavin Lindsay with a drive, but it goes high. Maxson on the wall, holds the zone. Hayward tries to clear, but Amery defenseman able to hold. It's Green. Back to Lindsay. He loops around, looking for help. Over to Green. Green able to chip it. And finally Hayward's able to dump it in, and Carter plays it to the corner for Lindsay. Here comes Doughton. Doughton and Maxson. Up to Maxson. Centering pass for Jensen, but he was late to the party and couldn't get it on net. Back for the puck, it's Jensen. Looking for a neutral zone pass, it's Doughton. Doughton's content with dumping it in deep. Amery players will change. Hayward clears. Tiley rings it around the boards to his partner. Over to Bader. Neutral zone battle ensues. Amery's offsides, they'll all have to tag up, giving the Hurricanes a free breakout. Icing is the call. 7:45 left in the second period. The score remains 1-1. Shots are now Amery 12, Hayward 11. Got a good even tilt here. Amery's going to change out their line. It's Lundgren on the draw. He's got Schultz and Trofe. Back at the point, we've got Bader and Lindsay. Amery wins it back to Bader. He dumps it down into the corner. It's Trofe. Trofe getting beat up down there. Out comes the puck with Hayward. Hayward clears it down in on a backhand. Called for icing again, so all the way back down. Hayward struggling to get a clean breakout here. There's a lot of icing calls. So the Amery forwards doing a good job of bottling up and covering their men on the breakout. Lundgren on the draw. He's able to win it back. Out to the point. Shot goes wide from the point. Now it's Hayward. Hayward again able to dump it down in. Now it's Green. Looking for a breakout pass. He's got it. Across the neutral zone comes Amery. Evan Schultz out front. He's got a chance for a shot. It gets intercepted. Neutral zone transition, moving back and forth. Here's a chance for Bader with a drive. Oh, sorry, Lundgren with a drive, and a nice save by Hurricane goaltender. Controls the puck with no rebound, and we'll have a whistle. The bench boss, Matt Humpel, sends out Maxson again. He's got Jensen and Doughton with him. Back at the point, Bader and Gavin Lindsay. Back to the point. It's Lindsay with a drive. It gets picked off. Oh, nice way to hold the zone there, Bader. Now it's Doughton down low. He cycles around. Back to the point. Quick shot on the ice. Oh, just off the mark right by the pipe. Another shot from the point. Tipped in front and a save made. Bader holds the zone. He pinches down well. Several good D pinches by Bader. Now it's Doughton driving the lane. Centering pass, but his shooter's tied up, and Jensen couldn't get free. And the play's whistled dead. .5:52 left in the second period. We still remain tied 1-1. Draw gets one back to Maxon, but his shot gets tipped up into the netting. We'll try it again. Doughton on the draw, wins it to Maxon. Back to the point for a one-timing drive by Green, but it gets saved and knocked into the corner. Battle on the half wall. It's Doughton and Maxon trying to find the puck. It comes free now, the other corner, and it's all Hayward. Oh, errant pass out front. It's Doughton. Doughton gets his pocket picked. Now it's Maxon with a hit. Here comes Maxon, center lane drive. Tries a shot, but it gets blocked. Centering pass for him, nobody there. Oh, nice pickoff by Doughton. He shoots wide. Now it's Maxon. Another drive from the point. Rebound there. Doughton tries to get the rebound. Hayward has things to say about it. The oohs and the ahs from the crowd are piercing. Amery changes her up. It's Jones on the draw. He's got Humpel and Babcock with him. Drive from the point, but it hits a Hurricane right in the chest. Brody Bader back to retrieve the puck and throw it back in the neutral zone. Amery tries to get a dump, but doesn't get it all the way in. Now it's Humpel. Drove over to the other point. Wyatt Jones gives chase. Out front shot, rebound, no goal. Chance for Wyatt Jones on the rebound there, and couldn't find the handle. Brody Bader clears it all the way down for an ice, and we'll have a D-zone face-off here for the Warriors. Amery, Lundgren wins the draw back to the corner. Now it's Green, looking for a breakout pass. He chips it out. Green again, across the rink over to Lundgren. Now it's Hayward. Coming up the ice. They've got some numbers. Drive to the net. They're all alone on Meyer, and he scores! Hayward was able to get wide and make a nice drive to the net. I'm not sure how it went in, but he was all alone with a nice drive to the net. Good things happen when you go to the net. .347 left in the second period. Your Hurricanes are up by 1.
And Luke, I want to remind everyone that since Amery's the number 1 seed, we are home on the scoreboard, and Hayward is the guest.
That's right.
If anyone tunes in and is confused.
Amery with a charge right off of the faceoff. Doughton, Maxon, and Jensen back on the ice.
And assisted by number 20, Keegan Welch. Time to go. 13-13.
Oh, centering pass to Doughton. It's Doughton and a drop for Maxon with a drive. Nice save there by the Hayward Minder. Another shot out front, and he's able to cover. Good goaltending here for Hayward, keeping them in this. Offensive zone draw here for Doughton, Maxon, and Jensen. Back to the point. Drive from the point, but it goes wide. Green's able to hold his own. Down low, it's Doughton. Centering pass, but nobody home. Doughton on the draw, wins it back to the point. Shot on net, saved by the Hurricane. Now it's Jensen. Out to the point, it's Green. He lost the puck. Here comes Hayward. They chip it into the zone. Here come the Warriors. It's Doughton. Middle of the ice drive. Cross the rink to Green. Green with a shot, saved by the Hurricanes. Now it's the Warriors. It's Doughton out front, big move. Tries for the upper corner, but he misses high and wide. Good backhanded opportunity there for Doughton. Another icing call for Hayward. Warriors are going to change. Lundgren, Trofen, Schultz will take the ice. Lindsay and Bader at the point. Shot by Bader, but it's too high. Shot by Lindsay, it's wide. Lundgren tries to hold the zone, but it gets intercepted by Hayward. Now they've got a zone entry. Shot from the side. Oh, rebound out front, saved by Meyer. Another shot for Hayward, but it gets chipped over the net. Hayward able to hold the zone. Minute 33 left in the second. Bader rings it around the corner, out to the point. Gavin Schultz now tied up with a Hurricane player, and he gets hauled down to the ice. Penalty's going to be called. Looks like it's going to be a hold on Hayward. So we'll get a look at the Amery power play here. Minute and 11 left of the second period. So this power play unit is going to be Doughton with Lundgren and Trofe. And back at the top of the point, we've got Maxon and Green. Doughton able to get the puck back to Maxon at the point. He loses it. He's going to be forced to reboot. Nice patient play there by Maxon. Here comes Maxon. Looking for ice.
1 minute.
Carries it into the zone. Cross ice to Doughton. There's a drive on net. Juicy rebound. No one's able to tap it in. Now it's Maxon. Tries to go cross ice to Green. He was covered. Now it's Green working his magic. Looking for a shooter. Oh, he tries out front, but nobody there to shoot. Both guys covered. Now it's Green. He gets manhandled. Maxon holds the zone. Keeps it down in the rink. And Hayward able to get it all the way back. 19 seconds left Here comes Maxson, center lane drive. He's in for a shot, he gets blocked. Rebound, he gets stopped by the goalie. 2 good chances there for the Warriors. 10 seconds left. Hayward comes out of it with the draw. They're able to clear the puck, and that'll take us to the end of the second period. So, with that, we end up, it's still Hayward 2, Amery 1. Shots on goal for Amery, 24, and Hayward 14. We'll see you back for the third. Period. Last and probably final period for one of these two teams. 17 minutes to go. Amery will enjoy 45 seconds here of a power play to get this third period started. We've got Max and Doughton and Lundgren, Green out on the ice. Green's going to take it around behind the Amery net. Going to go over to Maxon with it. Around he goes. Into the zone. Takes back some ice. Back to Green. Sets up at the point. His shot goes wide and all the way out of the zone. That's a shame. Valuable time loss there. Maxon will grab it. Head back down the ice. Easily gains the zone. In below the net, looking for his shooter. Across the rink, over to Doughton, but he fanned on it. Doughton goes across the rink looking for Green. He couldn't handle it. And Hayward able to intercept another pass, and so they'll take control. Clear it all the way down. Now it's Tiley. He carries it in. Tries a centering pass to Trofe with no luck. He got tied up. Now Hayward throws it out. They're able to get it all the way down. Even strength. Hayward back, rips it around. Carter with the save. Now it's Maxon. Another house you go. Out of the zone he goes. Get out of my way, he says. I'm trying to skate. In low, below the net is Maxon. He loses it. Now it's Evan Schultz giving chase. Around the top, Doughton. Hayward able to find it and get it thrown out of the zone. Now it's Schultz. He loses the puck. Now it's Hayward again. Here comes Hayward. Across the center ice. Good back check there by Jensen. Now it's Green. Over to Lundgren. Now it's to Bader. Bader gets it up to Evan Schultz. His puck gets deflected off his stick. Now it's Jensen. Back behind the net. Bader pinches down to hold it in the zone. Out front for Lundgren. He gets a shot, but a save. And the Hayward goaltender will freeze the puck for a faceoff. Lundgren on the draw for the Warriors. He gets thrown out. Evan Schultz will take the draw. Out of the zone comes Hayward. They've got some numbers. Center lane drive. Shot by Meyer with the save, and it goes into the corner. Now it's Green with a little dancing. Back down to Green again. Soft pass up the half wall to Lundgren. Lundgren trying to find some space. Going to carry it down into the Hayward zone. Green dumps it down in. Hayward tries to clear, but the zone gets held by Wyatt Jones. Out of the zone, it comes with Green. Hayward able to turn it over there, and now Amery will work its way back out of the D zone. Back and forth here in the neutral zone. Nobody wants to hold on to it for too long. A lot of physical play here happening. Amery's able to get the puck deep. Trofe will get a change. Wyatt Jones on the puck. Now it's Maxon. Maxon around. He's driving the net. Loops back around. Gets it to the point. It's Brody Bader with a drive. Save and no rebound for the Hurricane goaltender. 12 minutes, 42 seconds left. Score remains 2-1 in favor of Hayward. It's going to be Doughton on the draw. Back to the point, it's Green. He gets a shot off, but it gets blocked. Out front, it's a goal! Leo Jensen with the rebound. He picked that puck out of the air and was able to put it in the upper corner. So it looked like a shot from the point by Green. It got chipped. Jensen pulled it out of the air with his hand and was able to get his shot off. Put it in the upper corner. Nice play there by Jensen. And just like that, we have a tie game, 2-2.
Amery goal. His first of the postseason, number 23, Leo Jensen. Assisted number 14, Jacob Benson. Time to go 4:28 of the third period.
Maxon called for a penalty. It looks like it's going to be a cross-check, so Hayward's going to go on the power play. See if they can't get some momentum back here. So a good opportunity here for Hurricane. Amery's most lethal player is going to take a 2-minute rest.
Amery penalty. Number 14, Jacob Maxon. A 2-minute
shot on net, saved by Meyer.
Time of the penalty, 4:40 of the period.
Centering pass by Hayward, no shot.
Power play.
Amery tries to clear, but it ends up on the stick of the defenseman for the Hayward. Here's a shot from the point, but it gets redirected to the corner. Another shot on Meyer, but an easy glove save. We'll have a face-off here in Amery's defensive zone. Oscar Trofe on the draw. He's got Humpel out there with him to kill this penalty. Now another penalty going to be called here on Amery's goaltender. This could be a 5-on-3 for the Hurricanes. Man in the crease, and Carter Meyer threw him out of there. The ref didn't like it. Refs are going to talk this over. Interference is the call on the goaltender. Oscar Trofe will go sit this penalty. It's going to be 5-on-3 here for 1:20. Big opportunity here for Hayward.
Hayward calls timeout.
Looks like Hayward's going to use a timeout. The crowd not liking that call, but there's no question of what happened. Meyer was upset with the man in the crease, gave him a pretty big shove, and knocked him right off his skate. So that's going to get called every time, unfortunately. Remind me not to cut in line at Subway in front of Carter Meyer. All right, so the three men on the ice for the Warriors, it's going to be Doughton, Tiley, and Green. Let's see if they can kill off this 5-on-3 for 1:20. Doughton able to win the draw back to Green. It's down below the net. Tiley's able to chip it away. Amery setting up their triangle in the middle here, trying to keep everything to the outside. Shot by Hayward, it doesn't get through. Back to the point, across the ice. Bad angle shot, saved by Meyer. Gave up no rebound on that shot, which is a good thing. Dalton on the draw. Won it back to Green. Green trying to get some wood on it. Or better yet, some composite on it. Back to the point for Hayward. Little pass over to the side. Nice save by Meyer. Here come the Hurricanes. Still 5-on-3, 30 seconds left of it. Centering pass by the Hurricanes with no shot yet. Now a shot from the D zone. Oh, sliding save, he scores! Big rebound there off that shot. It bounced off to the side. And Hayward had a whole net to shoot at. And Meyer just couldn't get back to get square to the puck. So an unfortunate move for the Warriors, going down on a 5-on-3, giving these Hurricanes a tremendous opportunity to take the lead. So we'll have a minute left now. Hayward will remain on the power play for a minute.
A power play goal at 6:17 of the period. Hayward remains with the one-man advantage.
Back on the ice. That will help. Dalton's going to take the draw. Dalton able to chip it forward, and it's Maxson on the puck. Nice defensive play there by the Warriors, preventing the zone entry. And Hayward content with dumping it in. Now it's Tiley. Plenty of time to clear the puck. Dangerous pass out in front of his own net. But no harm, no foul there. Hayward getting lots of chances here. Shot, rebound, saved by Meyer. Hayward able to keep it in. Another shot for Hayward, and the Warriors able to clear it all the way down. 8 seconds left in the 4-on-5. Even strength.
Now at full strength.
Hayward will get called for icing. Offensive zone draw here for the Warriors. It's going to be Lundgren on the draw. He's got Trof and Schultz with him. 9 minutes, 37 seconds left in the game. Currently the Hurricanes up 3-2. Green pinches down to hold the zone. Hurricanes able to find their way out. Hurricanes working it down below the net, trying to keep it in this end of the rink. Icing to be called on the Warriors. A breakout pass that just didn't hit anybody. Maxson line is going to come back out. Dalton, Maxson, and Jensen. At D, we've got Green and Tiley. Dalton on the draw. Dalton wins the draw over to Green. Out with the puck comes Green. Cross ice over to Jensen. Jensen over to Maxson. He loses the handle on it. Here comes Hayward. They've got one man wide. He's got his own. Out in front, tries a deep. Carter's up for the challenge. Here comes Doughton. He's got Maxim with him. He goes over to Maxim. Maxim puts it out front. Gets directed behind the net. Hayward takes the puck over the center line. They dump it down in. Now it's Green. Green over to Jensen. Maxon with a move. He takes it. He's got some speed worked up. Shot on net. Nice save by the Hayward netminder. Now it's Hayward. They've got a 2-on-1. Shot on Meyer. Easy glove save. D-zone faceoff. 8 minutes, 8 seconds left in the third. Hayward's up by 1. Lundgren on the draw. Skirmish on the wall with the puck. Now it's Lundgren. Centering pass over to Schultz. Schultz trying to get it deep. And he does. Lundgren. Below the net, it's Schultz. Centering pass gets chipped away. Back to the point. Lindsay to retrieve. Looks for Brody Bader. Bader tries to move it up. It gets intercepted. And again, the Hurricanes just dump the puck in. Clearly their strategy just to get it in this zone however they can. Now it's Lindsay. Over to Trofe. Trofe tries to go across the rink, but it gets intercepted. Now it's Hayward entering the zone. Shot on Meyer. Big rebound! No one able to get it in. Good opportunity for Hayward. A little bit of talking going on after that play. There's some roughhousing to be had. D-zone face-off here. Doughton's on the draw. Maxey's on the puck. He gets knocked out. Amery tries to clear, but gets tied up. Shot from the front. It gets blocked. Nice block there by the Amery Warrior. Back to Green. Green over to Jensen. I'm sorry, it's Tiley. Now the Hurricanes entering the zone. Quick shot on Meyer, but he makes the save. Hayward will regroup. And clear it all the way down. 6 minutes, 33 seconds left in the period. Amery's got to make a move. Now it's Green. Green over to Doughton, cross ice. He's got some space. Tries to move through the feet, but it gets lost. Doughton back to Green. Green at the top. His shot gets blocked. Tiley back to retrieve. Here comes Hayward. Now it's Maxon. He's got space. Here goes Maxon. Around this corner. Across the center ice. He's got all kinds of speed. Shot on net. Saved by the Hayward netminder. Green holds the zone. It's back to Maxon. Trying to create some space. Goes across the key. Looking for a shot from Doughton. Back to Green. Over to Maxon. Hayward finds the puck and is able to clear. They'll be called for ice. Amery's going to get a fresh set of skaters out there and rest the Maxon line. It's Lundgren on the draw. Hayward wins the faceoff down below the net. Hayward tries to chip it out, and they do. One guy in for Hayward before it's called for ice. He centers it. Shot out front. Just goes wide. Good chance for Hayward. Here comes Green. Five minutes left in the period. Doughton on the draw. The Maxon line's back on the ice. Hayward got an errant shot on Meyer, but easy save for him. Now it's Maxon looking for space. Looking for space, and he found it. He's moving across the center line, over the blue line. Goes over to Doughton. Amery needs to score. They've got 4 minutes and 46 seconds left to do it. Shot from the point. It gets blocked all the way down across. Carter comes out to play the puck and bring it around the boards, and it's Lindsay. Lindsay chips it out to center ice to Jensen. Now it's Doughton. No doubt looking for Maxon. Maxon gets a piece of it, but so does the Hurricane. Here comes Doughton. Tries to find Maxon, but he can't reach it. 4 minutes left. Both teams having trouble to control the puck right now. Now it's Maxon entering wide. He gets hauled down and will get a penalty. Power play coming up for the Warriors. This is their chance. Great time for a timeout if you're Coach Humple. So, 2 minutes of power play here for the Warriors. Maxon's on the point with Lundgren.
Hayward, penalty. Number 20,
Maxon able to hold his own.
a 2-minute penalty. Time to penalty, 13:09 of the third period. Amery on the power play.
It's Lundgren, back to Maxon. And the wheels are starting to churn. Here goes Maxon. Back to Green. Green takes it wide. Look at the game the zone to take back some ice. Errant pass. Hayward's able to pick it off and get it back all the way down. They'll start over. Here comes Maxon. Over into the slot he comes. Doughton over to Green. Centering pass. Doughton couldn't find a handle. Oh, rebounder! Pass out front. No, he slipped on the shot and couldn't get it off, but a great chance there for the Warriors, and the Hurricanes are able to clear. Minute 5 left in the penalty. It's Maxon. He carries it all the way down. Around the back of the net, looking to set up a good shot here. Hayward able to find the stick on it. Amery having trouble finding an open man here. Now it's Doughton, enters the zone, quick move on the slot. Here's a shot, it gets blocked. 2 minutes, 28 seconds in the period, 37 seconds of the power play left for the Warriors. And Amery's going to use their timeout and rest this power play unit. .37 seconds of opportunity here, extra opportunity, I should say, for the Warriors. See if they can tie this up. All right, here we go. Again, 37 seconds left of the power play, 2 minute 28 seconds left in the game. It's Doughton on the draw. They win the puck back to Maxson at the point, but he loses the handle of it, and they're all going to come back out of the zone. He'll loop around and give his buddy some time to get out. In goes Maxson. He takes it down below the net, looking to create a shot. Oh, a tip pass out front. Amery's not able to shoot. Another redirect there by the Warriors. Cross-ice pass. It's Doughton with a drive. It gets blocked. Now the Hurricanes able to clear it. Carter Meyer out to play it. Gets the puck up to Green. Green enters the zone. Shot, and his shot goes wide. Amery running out of time. Crowd not happy. The call wasn't made on Green. Amery has pulled their goalie and added the extra skater. Now Leo Jensen gets out on the ice. It's back to Green. Out front, it's, a drive over the net for Tiley. It's loose out front. There's pucks and sticks everywhere. Rebound by Maxson. Save. Cluster all over. Back to Green from the point. Drive on net. Big goal by Green. Left shot from the point. For sure, a screen shot that finds its way in. They have a tie ball game with 1 minute and 6 left. Doesn't get any closer than that. Amery with a little momentum here of adrenaline.
Amery goal scored by number 6, Elliot Green. Assisted by number 14, Jacob Maxson, and number 23, Leo.
Amery able to get out of the zone. It's Doughton and Maxson entering the zone. Dangerous combo. Picked off by the Hurricanes. Here come the Hurricanes. They've entered the zone. Shot on net. Blocker saved by Meyer. Hayward throws it down low. Cluster in the corner. Anybody's puck. 23 seconds left in the game. Amery just trying to keep it in the corner. Hayward works it out. Centering pass. Now it's Maxson. He's got 13 seconds. He takes back some ice. 6 seconds left in the game. Ridden off the puck with it by an Amery Warrior. Now it's below the net, and that'll do it. We have a tie ball game. We're going to overtime, 3-3.
At the end of regulation, Hurricanes 3, Warriors 3. There will be a 3-minute break, and then we will go to an 8-minute sudden death overtime.
So we'll have a 3-minute break and then an 8-minute sudden death overtime, after which I'm guessing they will resurface if nothing happens in the next 8. And we're off. We're starting the overtime period. It's the Maxon line to take the draw. Maxon on the puck. He's going to try and get it deep, but he gets chipped off it. Doughton follows the play. He's on it. Whistled play. Whistled dead as it went up out of play. Offensive zone draw here for Doughton. Green and Tiley are back at the point. Hayward's going to win this draw. Try to break out. Amery's able to clog things up in the neutral zone, and it's Doughton. Doughton goes wide. Fires it in on just beyond the net. Hayward trying to chip it out. Green able to hold the zone. Now Hayward looking for a breakout. Icing will be the call on Hayward. We'll have another face-off down here in the offensive zone for the Warriors. Doughton on the draw. He wins it. Nope, Hayward's able to clear it. Now it's back to the point. Green with a shot. Rebound out front. Saved by the Hayward goaltender. Great opportunity there for the Warriors. Doughton on the draw. He's able to win it over to Maxon. He tries to shoot. It gets blocked. Tiley able to hold his own. Maxon tries to dump it in, but can't get it in. Shot from the side for the Hurricanes. Rebound out front. Saved by Meyer. Dangerous play for the Warriors. Turns into a shot right out in front. Carter Meyer able to make the save. Zone draw will be taken by Doughton. He wins it back to the corner. It's Green. Green fired it around to get it out of the zone. And he's able to get it all the way back. Icing is waved off. Anybody's game. Hayward trying to get it out. Back for the puck, it's Green. D-to-D pass over to Tyler. Centering pass to Doughton. Entering the zone. Centering back for Maxon. Overtime winner State. Great pass, great shot. Big overtime win. A beautiful goal by Jacob Maxon. I feel bad for that goaltender. He played a great game, but he was dealing with a sniper tonight.
Amery goal. Scoring by number 14. Jacob Maxon, his third of the postseason, assisted by number 11, Logan Doughton. Time of 1:38 of overtime. Final score, Amery wins 4-3 to earn a semifinal berth in Middleton next Thursday, and we send them our best wishes. They went all the way to the championship game last year, and for the second straight year, win the sectional championship in overtime. We thank all of the fans for attending. What a great crowd we've had here this evening.
Well, congratulations to all the players and coaches and managers.
Also a hand from the Hayward Senior
high school team
who just played the last game on this
semifinals for the state. Wish them the best of luck. You'll be able to pick up that broadcast I'm sure on some live stream or a public station. But for us, for Tracy and I, thanks for joining us. Enjoy your night, and everybody get home safe.
Down here for a little while, so I'm
Ladies and gentlemen, we will have the awards for the sectional champion and the sectional runner-up, so please stay with us. With the Trophies New Award, Athletic Director Podge Turnbull for Hayward Athletics first has the plaque for the sectional runners-up to the Hayward Hurricanes. And now, Podge Turnbull will present the championship sectional trophy to the Amery